Jeff Solomon with my dog Spud, and Spud is so happy to see me. I was away for a little bit at the SAAC show in Long Beach, and the SAAC show is just an amazing event, and I love trade shows, okay? Hey, Spud, why don't you go ahead and play with the cat? That'd be really good for you. Just play with that cat. Now, I just wrote an article. It's actually going to be a two-part series on where trade shows are going. And I love trade shows, and there's always a dialogue happening about the effectiveness of trade shows. And the reality is that there is no better way for distributors and suppliers to get together and connect, and that's really where business is done. But there's also awesome social activities that happen, and this is where relationships are built. And this is one of the greatest things I believe in our industry, is the idea that we are able to build these relationships. And at the SAAC show, we had the promo kitchen mixer. There was also incredible education. We had a panel discussion with a group of industry leaders. It was just an amazing time. And in part one of this, I report on some of what happened at the SAAC show. You can see video reporting, and also check out amazing things that are happening with some suppliers. There are products that I was not familiar with, and that's, again, one of the advantages you have of going to a trade show, is you get to see products that your competitors may not see. So it's all in this part one from the SAAC show on where our trade show is going. So I encourage you to check that out. And the other thing that I wanted to share that went on at this show was the past SAAC President Craig Reese from Nadell. He kind of orchestrates a little run walk sort of event at the crack of dawn, Wednesday at 6 a.m. And I personally am working on fitness. I have a fused ankle, so I can only walk, but I am hanging out with some runners and walkers, and it's really good. And I want to just comment on the idea that there is a benefit to this discipline of being fit. Successful people tend to be fit. And, you know, Craig, he's a stud and all that, but, you know, I think at whatever level we can, there's a value to trying to stay healthy, and that's just part of the whole successful business process. So I speak that as an encouragement to me and to you, because that's really important. Now, again, I encourage you to check out what is happening with trade shows, where a trade show is going on freepromotips.com. Watch for part two. I had some great discussions with suppliers and trade show directors who talked to me a little bit about the challenges that trade shows face, and we go into that in part two, so watch for that. Thank you so much for watching, and make it a great day.